Well, hi everyone. It's another Miniature Monday here, so welcome to Adventurers Pack. I'm Scott.
I'm Emme.
And I'm James.
And today, we're going to do an unboxing. Wizkids, Wizard of the Coast, Dungeons & Dragons just released their newest mod, Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Avernus. I always keep wanting to say Avernus.
I say Avernus, but
Yeah.
I think it's like a kind of tomato kind of thing.
You know, I mean, hearing like Chris Perkins and all the people who write the stuff, the actual content, I've heard them just say Avernus, so I'm trying to train myself back out of it. But Avernus, it sounds cooler. But the mod itself sounds incredible. Apparently, you start at Baldur's Gate, which is just a seedy town to begin with, but eventually end up going through the 9 hells. And I forget who it was. They were saying that they started writing this right after seeing Fury Road. So,
oh well, that's the best kind of inspiration.
oh yeah, so this is pretty much Mad Max but D&D. So when traveling through the 9 hells, you get these infernal war machines. Basically, you get devilish vehicles. Like you can start with a motorcycle and work your way all the way up to like this massive vehicle that is just spraying ichor from the river Styx and has bodies that are just howling on it. It sounds amazing.
I don't think you understand how happy you just made me, Scott.
I only get to play this campaign if I play a bard.
Dupe Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had something in there talking about, it's not a flaming guitar, but, it's close. Well, anyway, the minis look fantastic. So with that, let's do this.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's get into this. I'm so very excited. There's one mini in particular that I'm really hoping we get.
Which one do you want?
This, the angel, the fallen angel. I'm gonna forget. Oh, hey, these are kind of beat up here.
Yeah.
Even the artwork is so badass. Like,
Yeah.
look at that. Look at it. It's an angel in hell.
Apparently, let's get all this noise-making stuff out of the way. So apparently, her whole story is she was this angel who saw everything that was going on, decided to come down to the material plane and raise her own army to be a part of this fight. She was like, this is not right. We need to be a part of this. We need to take a stand. And she goes down to Avernus in the 9 hells, and Zariel, that's her name. She's the one on the back. So she goes down to the 9 hells, kicks everyone's butt, essentially wins the war, but then her soldiers get a little timid and end up leaving. So she's trapped down there, and the head devil is like, hey, you did a good job. Come work for me. So now she's a fallen angel. So let's get into this. Everyone grab a sharp implement.
Are we gonna do all these at once? We're gonna do one at a time?
Well, let's each do one at a time. Like we'll start with this one here. What do we got? Come on. This is also the first time I've ever picked up like the full blister pack of these, so I'm very excited.
Little brick.
So we're gonna be seeing lots of devils in here, and already.
Who are you?
Legion Horned Devil. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Look at that.
The quality on him is really nice, actually. The paint on all them their muscles.
I'm really liking this face mask thing that he's got going on.
It's very much that guy in Return of the King.
Oh, the Mouth of Sauron.
Yeah, he freaks me out every time. I'm sorry, that's like my nightmare. Yeah.
Such a shame he was cut from the theatrical release.
I know,
Wait,
he's
really?
so scary.
I had no idea.
Yeah, one of the best bits of the film.
Oh, that is creepy. Look at the little baby face on that
I know
thing.
what that is. I know what that is. That's this monster. It's like a I forget what it is. It's a particular kind of damned soul that like part of your head gets taken away and they like make this mask.
So
for
they give you that instead.
Yeah, it's not terrifying at all. This little baby face.
Thanks, hell.
Oh, we got a named person, Rhea Mantlemorn. She's nice. Got a really cool red cloak on her. Looks like a sword warrior of sorts. Definitely gonna need to fix that sword because right now it's kind of a.
No, she's putting the pointy end even further towards the end.
It's like always charging. It looks like we got another winged thing in here.
Ooh.
It's like some kind of like I don't know, like
legionary and
angel warrior thing. It's got sort of the furry, feathery red wings.
But it kind of looks like it. Good or bad? I really don't know.
Looks like this might have been like one of the soldiers of the angel side.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
The texturing on the wings is fantastic. Actually, it almost looks like real feathers.
Yeah.
Wizkids has gotten so much better with every release. I feel like it's just got their quality has been improving constantly. Anyway, you want to show us what you got? Got a total of 8 of these to go through, so that's 1 down, 7 to go. See, I can maths.
It's like Christmas morning.
It really is.
Oh, what are you? You're falling out.
I've been
a
looking
little
forward to
bit.
this like all week. Oh.
Oh man, so much abyssal. Yinogu's Hezaru.
Oh, Inogu. I
Inogu
believe is
Hezaru.
the deity of gnolls.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that explains him. He's this little.
Look at those spines on his back.
He is mean looking.
Oh my god. Oh, I like the way that the action in his paw hands.
Paw hands, I'd say.
This is also really terrifying to me. This weird bone sticking out of his arm here.
Oh yeah.
He's ooh. Ugh.
Love it.
Ooh, he hits the in the hut. All right, what we got? Oh, we got another one of these creepy baby face things. All right,
Oh,
never
no.
have too many creepy baby face things.
Good.
What are they called? They're
Creepy baby face things.
Americans.
Yeah, I read about these. I remember these. Oh, I hope I'm not telling you wrong, but I feel like I.
Well, it's canon now, so.
Sure. What? Screw Watsy. It's just what I say is true, right? Oh my gosh.
Is that another creepy baby face?
Sure is.
What, 2 in the same pack?
Yep.
Wow.
I know. We're gonna have a little legion.
No.
They do look really good all lined up next to
They
each
do,
other.
and I will. Those look like the kind of thing that having 3 is actually a very good number.
The axe on this one looks somewhat different. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, ever so slight different design.
Oh, is that like a will-o-wisp?
I don't know. It is Barnabas the Flame Skull.
A flame skull.
A named flame skull.
Barnabas. This is Barnabas.
Here, can I see in the
Barnabas.
detail?
Barnabas the flame
Barnabas
skull.
the Flame Skull.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Our man.
Oh, look at
Barnabas.
his little dots for his
I
eyes.
know.
So he's an actual named NPC, presumably, and he's a flame skull.
Barnabas.
Interesting.
His name is Barnabas.
Huh.
All right.
Plot thickens.
Let's carry these forward. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
All right, my turn.
Yay!
Can't top Barnabas, man.
Well, no, I mean, how can I follow Barnabas, honestly? But
Also, there is something in here. I don't know if it's actually a mini you can get or not, but there is something that could top Barnabas and might top your obsession over flumps.
that's a high bar.
My flume obsession. Something's going to top my flume obsession.
Apparently, Zariel had an animal companion that was a little flying elephant. I forget its name, but it's very cute, and it would shoot sparkles out of its trunk. But the reason that she liked having it as her companion is because it could then manifest itself into a massive winged mastodon, and so she would ride that into war.
Okay, see, at first I was thinking, I think this is kind of slightly reducing Zariel's badass level, but then you said winged mastodon.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, I think a sparkly thing that turns into a winged mastodon is just the best thing ever. Hold on, though. What are we looking at?
First off, we've got pink fella with a tail and a spear. I
Was
want
that
to
a
say
bearded?
this is a bearded devil.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I've fought these guys before. They're
Didn't you summon one?
no. I helped summon one.
Okay.
Semantics. They're important.
You were there.
I was a bad friend. Okay.
I'm not feeling good. That's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. Summon stuff.
No, the wizard said that he felt confident.
Yeah.
I just told the wizard that he was fine.
Cool posing
Anyway.
on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Kind of,
very.
sort of, I don't know, would you call that a defensive stance? Like,
I think just because it looks a little droopy, the spear right now, it feels a little defensive. He's defensive over his stuff right now.
Defensive over his staff.
All right,
My
Beardy.
God.
So we've got you. Coming up next, we have somebody who's clearly not having the best of days.
Oh, that's a what's it?
It's a melty flesh man.
Yeah, what's it? Yes.
It's a lemur.
Yeah, I always
Lemur.
mix up with lemur, and that's why I
Well, I
don't
mean, it
say
is lemur with an E.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's having a bad time.
So apparently these are the things that so the reason that devils always want to get your soul is because they want to make more devils, and this is essentially the first devil that a thing would become as soon as your soul has been taken. So if you've made a deal with the devil and you've died, you can become this now, and I believe like work your way up through the devil hierarchy.
Are we a devil or a demon?
That I believe is a devil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see because in here most of the stuff we're looking at are either gonna be devils or demons.
And I'll be damned if I don't mix them up just all the time.
Yeah, he looks great though.
Yeah.
I like him.
Like, it looks disgusting in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, next. We have, he's small, he's green, he's probably quite mean. It's a tiny green dog-like creature with lips on him.
Oh!
It's
He's so cute.
it's a dretch. It's
oh my
Enogu's
god!
dretch.
That's
So
the cutest dretch I've ever seen.
pretty sure demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small, green, angry looking. I remember in one of my Curse of Strahd sessions, I was so tempted to have one of the hags summon one of these, but the players were thoroughly trounced even without it, so I decided against it.
Probably smart.
All right.
I
Love
need
it.
to add too much more trouncing to Strahd.
Saving,
last one. Big
oh,
monster.
yeah.
Big monster.
saving big boy for last. Who have we got here? Ooh.
What are you?
Big, muscly, bat-like wings for ears. Interesting choice of
I
loincloth.
was gonna say, is that like a spell book over his?
It actually looks like one, yeah, and holding some kind of magical effect. This is Yagnoloth.
If Tim Curry does not do his voice, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Welcome to Avernus. It's a terrible Tim Curry impression, but you get the idea.
Is it just me or is he incredibly muscular just on his left arm?
It's his punching.
Yeah, the right arm is considerably less muscular. I
That's
wonder
the
if that's
spell
a thing.
arm.
Yeah, this is his punching arm.
Yeah.
This is his throwy spell arm,
Yeah, you know.
and this is his spell book.
Yeah. All right.
Gotta
Cool.
put the important bits where the important bits are, okay?
All right, let's see what else we got going on. A couple of flyy things.
Ooh.
Come on, get out of there. Looks like a gargoyle of some sort. Oh, wow, he's a little guy with a shield. Is that a Legion Spined Devil? Ooh.
Oh.
Man, he is not that big. Oh, he's got a great little smile going on his face, though.
Oh yeah, he's a
Uh-huh.
vicious-looking fella.
Yeah, he's fun. I like that he's got a shield going on.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things in this collection is that a lot of the devils are like armored because there's a war going on. Who do we have here next? This is terrifying face. Marinoloth?
Marinoloth?
Marinoloth.
That sounds like a demon name.
Looks very much kind of like... almost looks like a weird ferryman. I know that the river Styx is an important thing in this world, so I don't know if they have anything to do with that. Yeah, don't know much about what's actually going in on Ascent into Avernus. So we're just making a lot of speculation at this point.
Well, I mean, we do know that the River Styx flows through all 9 layers of the Hells.
And it's true. It's kind of like the freeway for the rest of them.
So, you know, the idea of there being a ferryman, you know, and Marin, you know, like mariner. you
Yeah.
know.
And his eyes... It's
Oh, his
kind of a
eyes are
quirk
terrifying.
of the paint job, but his eyes are kind of like just barely not forward. They're just kind of out, and it normally that's very funny on a mini, but in this case, it's actually kind of terrifying.
Unnerving.
Yeah.
I like him. All right, so who's this spindly, handsy-looking thing here? Wow. A babau. Babau? B-A-B-A-U.
Babau. Wow.
Sorry,
Ooh.
that's just the sound I think he definitely makes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, very spindly. He's got that nice little hook thing going on his head. Almost,
Are his hands red or are they covered in gore?
I think they're covered in gore. That's what it looks like.
Huh.
He reminds me of Pants Labyrinth.
Yeah, No Eyes. No
Oh,
Eyes?
yeah, just like with the pose, with the, with the hands.
With the hands.
Yeah.
This would be a great thing, but like to run at you just in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
This would be a scary thing to run up against.
I think all of these would be pretty scary to run up
In the
against.
middle of the night. Yeah.
I mean-
Oh, on that subject.
The what? The what?
Ooh.
This thing.
What are you doing there, buddy?
It's got like a serpent or something coming out of his mouth. Mickey the Flesh Golem.
What a name! What a name!
So.
Hey there, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
Well, because if he's named like that, it seems to me that at some point, like, you've had a conversation with Mickey.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, like flesh golems are they're made out of parts of things.
Of
what is
flesh.
this thing made of?
Well, it looks like he's been made out of parts of other hellish creatures,
Yeah.
but I didn't know you could do that. Do they? There's that thing where they all turn into ooze. The bodies don't always stick around, right?
I think that's only if they die not on their plane.
Not on their plane. They turn all gooey.
Yeah. Oh, that is morbid. I love it.
He's got like tanks of something around his midriff.
Yeah, it almost looks like he's using them to breathe. Like with this thing going around him.
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's
it's
a
like a
breathing
breathing
apparatus
apparatus,
stitched
wow.
into his mouth. So like these are his lungs.
That's really cool.
There's also quite a lot of stitching on the bum.
Oh yeah, no, you
Yeah, you've got to stitch the bum.
gotta make sure that the bum has just
It's gotta be
looks
strong.
perfect. It's gotta be perfect. All right.
I like Mickey. He's probably one of my favorite things so far.
We've got Barnabas. Was it Barnabas the Flames?
Oh yeah, Barnabas the Flame Skull. I
And
think.
Oh yep.
Mickey the
Let's
Flesh
put
Golem.
named characters over here. All right.
All right.
Let's keep this train rolling. We got what is it? Five chances to get Zariel. I'm always gonna forget her name. Zariel.
Zariel? Zariel? They all sound good.
They'll
Yeah.
sound angelic. I'm really hoping for a Legion pick.
Oh, and this is the
too.
beat up box.
This is the beat up box. All right, what do we got? Ooh, you look fun and colorful. Legion Chain Devil. Oh, I love these guys.
Cool.
Look at this guy with his.
That
helmet
is
is
amazing.
terrifying.
Very Rammstein.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can see that in a German nightclub.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Yep. Man, is Infernal just German now?
Hey, new canon.
New canon. No, he's beautiful. I like him a lot. He's very aggressive. He's very scary. He's beautiful.
Yeah, very cool.
All right. What else?
Yeah, definitely. Pretty much every single one of these is going to be.
They're so good. This is a really good set of minis. Let's see. Ooh, what are you? You little what have you? You've got Pack of Fire on your back?
Is he a fire muppet?
He's a Legion imp.
Oh.
A little imp.
Imp. He's actually kind of cute.
I know.
Yeah. I like that little fire thing going on. Is it like in a net on his back?
Yeah. He somehow has fire caught in a net on his back, and it's just pretty nifty. I'm about this.
Yeah, I could see that being as sort of a thing that's guiding your way through a tunnel. Like you find this thing and it acts as kind of a living lantern.
Oh God.
See, I was thinking, like, if it's, there's a war going on, hey, how much is the life of an imp worth? Just mass kamikaze imps.
Just
put those
send them a... I could see that.
And what do we got here? Oh, we have a named guy. I know this.
Ooh.
This is the halfling. Yeah, this is Scarlet True Strike.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
her
hey.
face is actually pretty good. Sometimes the faces on these aren't super clean, and the hair and the face all kind of lead into each other, but she looks pretty good.
A Scarlet True Strike. I know nothing about that character.
No, we do need to get the book. I'm very excited to read the book now that I see all these minis. Yeah, little halfling. Some kind of, I would guess probably a rogue of some kind, probably.
It's always good to have, player character minis. But like we don't get a lot of lady fighters, and it's not especially nice to have a halfling lady fighter.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What? Yes. What? Legion Ice Devil? What? Oh man.
God, their helmets and armor in this set is incredible.
They did such a good job on the world building with this visual language of the helmet.
It's okay. He's armored. He can take it.
It's fine. It's fine. That's why he's got a helmet.
Very much got like that kind of gladiator look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I really like the coloring on him and these stripes. It's just very nice. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. All right. So apparently I actually can't math. I was one off because I forgot about this big guy.
Oh yeah, he's so creepy.
Let's
Mr.
see.
Strong One Arm.
What surprises do you have for me? Box. Ooh. What is this when it's at home?
What?
If I can encourage it out of the box. He's pretty firmly in here, I have to say. Here we go.
What?
What are you?
Oh, those wings are immense.
This, my friends, is the Legion Bone Devil.
Oh,
God.
yes.
Look at that. Now, I have to say, the design for like the head and part of the body very much reminds me of the Tyranids from my Warhammer 40k days.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I love the wings though. I've never seen any mini with that kind of material actually. Like it's a kind of, I don't know, it's a plastic of some kind, but like it's
very, very thin and textured.
I'm talking again about the detail that they're pumping out with this set. Like, look at the texture on the wings. Like, both the veins going through, but then also just the oh man, it's incredible.
They look pretty close to, like, actual insectoid wings.
Yeah.
Look how tattered they are along the edges. Oh, I like that one. I like that one.
This might be my favourite thus far, I have to say.
Very cool.
That's...
Like,
yeah.
I gotta even just...
Alright.
What?
Alright, little ones, you have a lot to live up to following the Bone Devil. But... Okay, this is also pretty cool. Another named character, Fallister Fix. No, Fallister Fisk. I misread his surname. Cool. He's got like the kind of almost like a Cossack kind of look going on with like the mustache and sort of the long overcoat, sort of flowy dress, very aggressive stance.
There's something over there.
Look!
What was that?
What was that? Who are you? Who are you? Yes. Kind of cool sort of short sword / dagger going on. Yeah, I really like him. He's cool.
I like the detail on his vest. Like, that is some really nice detail work on there.
He's got things to say.
I can't tell if he's got a bloody chin or like...
Was that a misprint or is there some blood happening there?
I don't know.
You never know.
You know,
we'll have to find a picture of him in the book.
You know, with those eyebrows, I feel like, you know, he's either a Vulcan or a vampire or very angry, so I suppose he's got options. One of those things.
I'd like it if that was sort of generally the options that you had when identifying people's emotions. Like,
Vulcan
well, he might be very angry, or he could be a vampire.
Or a Vulcan.
Or a Vulcan.
Very important.
Oh, man.
But if he was a Vulcan, he wouldn't be bleeding red.
It's true. What is it, green?
Green.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's tiny.
Oh, what are you?
Oh, is that a hook devil?
It's another one of Inogu's boys. It's a Quasit.
Oh,
It's like a
then
tiny
a quasit.
bipedal hyena with like hooks for hands.
I'm
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Wow.
I'm sorry if that's coming at me.
I mean,
I'm gonna have a hard go.
Individually, they might be hard to take seriously, but I imagine they probably arrive en masse.
Probably. I suppose if there were 20 of them coming at me, it would be a lot more worrisome.
And I'm kind of imagining like the what were they from BioShock? The
Oh, the
like
spider
the
slicers.
Yeah.
Splices, yeah.
Just this thing like running through you in like an attic or something would be terrifying.
Mm.
All right.
I love
like
him.
it.
He's great.
Looks like he's number 1 in the series.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah. Good for you, little guy. Good for you. Good.
Ooh.
Oh, that's what? Oh, what are those creatures?
Oh.
Rakshasa.
Yeah, their hands are on backwards.
Yes. Good detail, actually.
Yeah.
And another named character. This is Mahadi.
Yeah, they're
Ah.
devils, I think. Oh, I always mix
Are
them
pretty
up.
they?
sure.
I thought they were kind of their own thing.
They might. I know they're evil.
Very cunning and long-lived, I believe.
Mhm.
The Rakshasa.
So here's a cool thing about Rakshasa in this module. There's one, I forget his name, but he runs a traveling bazaar, like a traveling marketplace that is on the back of one of these massive war machines.
Sure hope it's him.
No, it's not him.
Ah.
I don't know. He looks somewhat mercantile.
Yeah. I think the one that runs the shop has a more human-y looking face.
Ah.
Because don't the Rakshasa, they can have somewhat different appearances?
Yeah,
or-
I don't think they're shape changes exactly, but I think they can sort of alter their features.
Yeah.
I know they are inherently liars, hence the backwards hands.
Mm.
Oh, that's a cool feature. Hmm.
What would it feel like to shake someone's hand who had their hands on backwards?
Unsettling.
It's just no.
Well, hi, Mahadi.
Is that it for that box?
It is.
All right, here we go. Was it 2 left?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. You know, aside from getting 3 of the baby faces,
Yeah, we have not had any duplicates in the baby faces. I'm not mad at it.
what are you?
What? What?
Another Yanagu's
Yinogu.
Balgura. Yep. Oh, look at the bones coming out of this thing just from all around.
That's a demon.
That's a demon.
He's-
That's a demon.
He's just got a great expression. He's like, ah!
Am I the only one who sees Ed from The Lion King?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes. Well, he is no longer terrifying at all.
I mean, he's pretty terrifying.
Here you go, buddy. Yeah, looks like there could be a little bit of touch up on this one, but looking pretty good, looking pretty menacing. And
I like
let's-
the motion.
yeah, he's got a
the
very
build and
dynamic
the-
pose going on.
Mm-hmm.
Another bent sword. Rhea Mantlemorn. Wait a second, is that?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. First duplicate. And the swords are bent opposite ways.
This one is clearly the better fighter.
I mean, yeah, the pointy end is facing the right way. At least.
Come on,
Pointed
Rhea.
sword.
Oh, this one. Oh.
Whoa.
Bulazao? Yeah, that.
It's like a Baphomet kind of looking thing.
He's
Oh my
gorgeous.
god. I love the colors. It feels very much like a very old natural part of the earth kind of creature.
Well, going back to Pan's Labyrinth, this looks very
Yeah.
much like, was it the satyr?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lovely
like
piece
him.
there.
The titular pan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And I think we've got another one of these, what is it, spined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spine devils. Although this one has a pitchfork instead of a shield. So we got...
I like seeing that, actually. Just
Yeah.
like
When
that
they do
little bit
that.
of variation in, what are otherwise,
Yeah.
fairly standard minis.
Especially since with these guys, based on the design, this looks like a horde
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
deal.
These guys can definitely have a good time just like flying in. This one will be dangerous, and this one will be like, ah, attack me!
The old flying poke.
All right, last one.
Okay. Here we go, kids. No pressure. No pressure.
Oh,
Come
no
on,
pressure at
Zara.
all. Just remember, it's already preordained what's in there, so if it's not anything we want, it is entirely your fault.
Got it. Cool. Thanks, guys.
No.
Glad we're friends. All right.
Drum roll.
Let's see. Nope. But we do have something very cool.
Ooh.
got oh, I know his name. Why is it escaping me?
Yeah, you like these guys a
I
lot.
do. I just love the art on them. They're so weird and terrifying, and apparently really happy in plastic.
Stubborn. Famously stubborn.
Famously just really happy there.
There we go.
Yeah, this is. I've never been sure how to pronounce it. Is it Glabrazu? Glabrazu?
Glabrazu?
We're just butchering the names of every single one of these
sorry,
things.
Wizards of the Coast.
Cease and desist.
No, I always like the style of these really giant arms with claws, and then these little more human-sized arms.
They almost look like a little bit like boxing gloves.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like with their pincers, they pick you up by the arms and then hold you so they can just like bah, 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 bah.
weighing in at 2,500 pounds with gigantic lobster hands.
It's
Abrazu!
But yeah, I've just always liked the design on these guys. There's just something very neatly scary about them.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice collection of biggins.
All right. Then what do we have here for the little guys? Ooh, what are you? Legion Barbed Devil. I love the color of his armor. I love it, especially in contrast to the color of his skin. And there's something that I've noticed, it's happening a lot on some of, I notice like these guys, there's just this really cool texture to the way they're doing the paint on their skin that it feels almost mossy. It's just very cool. I really, really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's that guy. And then two more little guys. What?
I don't know, what?
I don't know.
Pull it out.
What?
Oh, no!
Uh-huh.
What is that?
This
Oh.
is it. I feel like this is a name.
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Amnizu.
Amnazu.
This definitely looks demonic to me. He's beautiful. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a word.
Look at the little detail on his coat and on his wings. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. I feel like I can hear this guy when I look at him. You know?
Yeah.
With that heavy, almost wet sounding mouth.
Probably talks a lot like this.
Yeah. And there's these little pointed teeth painted in there, which is very fun. Oh man, he's just opulence at its best. I love him.
Cool.
That is a
Alright.
incredibly regal look that he's got going on.
Last one.
Last but not least.
We have a repeat.
Well, you don't,
well,
don't say
I
it
mean,
like that.
so
We have a repeat!
But it's of one of these really cool guys.
And-
again,
Oh, he's different.
Yeah.
He's
Bit of
got a
variety,
different weapon.
yeah.
Look at that.
You made me like say this great big thing to the camera for no reason now.
Yeah, it's another babao.
Babao.
Babao. But this time we've got a spiky bit. I think it's a spear. Yeah, that's definitely a spiky spear. I love their mouths.
They've just got that
That
devilish
smile.
grin.
Yeah, they're just so happy to see you.
Although,
Oh, no.
the feeling is probably not mutual.
No. Yeah, I can't tell if this is supposed to be viscera on his hands or...
I'm
if
imagining
it's
so, just
It
because
looks like that to me.
Yeah.
how it's like dripping off.
off. Wow. I wonder
Yeah.
what he does. I really want to look him up, see what he do.
Well, dang, that is a great haul.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna say it. I think that the coolest one is this Bone Devil,
He's the winner.
the Legion Bone Devil.
Yeah.
This is really cool. So no Fallen Angel. I guess that means, well, we're just gonna have to get more of these.
Well,
and
dang.
I know it's just the worst thing, but great haul. Really liking it. Just a few doubles.
Honorable mention to Mickey the Flesh Golem.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Mickey the Flesh Golem. You're a close follow up. But
Barnabas?
I mean Barnabas. He's Barnabas, you
He's
know.
Barnabas. He speaks for himself.
But yeah, hey, let us know in the comments which one is your favorite. Let us know what you know about Avernus.
Avernus.
I'm not gonna get it right anymore. But if you're excited for it, if you have no idea what it is, but yeah, and you know, if you liked what you saw, hit that like button, give us a subscribe, We're going to be doing miniature stuff every Monday. We're going to have our live painting shows as well. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in, and we will see you next time.
Avernus.